Hi class. Last week we started off with adding decimals, both without regrouping and with regrouping. This week we're going to go ahead and move on with subtracting decimal, both without regrouping and with regrouping, okay? Remember, regrouping is when you have to carry the one over or having to borrow from the other number, okay? So in this case, because we're dealing with subtraction, when you do have to regroup, you have to borrow, okay? Instead of adding a one, okay? So, when we're doing, addition, subtraction, make sure you have your hundreds chart ready. I have provided it for you in your Google Class, but if you didn't, I'll go ahead and upload it again for this lesson. So let's go ahead and start with the first problem, right? This problem's going to be on the first worksheet that you'll be working on. So this is number one of that worksheet. So we're going to go ahead and make sure our numbers are lined up, all right? So all the numbers that are on the right side of the decimal are lined up, right? 8 and 5, 4 and 9, and then the numbers on the left side are lined up, right? 8 and 1. Okay? Remember, we're working from right to left. So make sure we draw our arrow so we know which direction we're going to. Okay? So let's go ahead and subtract now. Alright, we have 8 minus 5. Alright, we could subtract that because 8 is in fact bigger than 5. So if I were to use my chart, right? On my chart, I'm at 8, right? Take away 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How many numbers do I have left over? 1, 2, and 3, okay? Once again, using your chart, start at 8, right? Count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3, okay? Now, 4 minus 9. We cannot take away 9 from 4 because 4 is smaller than 9. So in this case, we're going to have to borrow from that 8 to make that 4 into a bigger number, okay? So we're going to borrow a 1, right? Just one number. So this 8 becomes a 7. This 4 becomes a 14 because you take that 1, right? You are regrouping. Okay, so you have a 14 minus 9, right? So we're going to take away 9 from 14. Now go ahead and look at 14 right here, right? In your chart, right? 14. Take away 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you're going to stop at 6, right? So when you take away 9 from 14, your answer is going to be 6. Okay? Now we're left with our last number, 7 minus 1. Pretty easy, right? If the chart's very helpful, but you could also still use the visuals, right? Draw it out. So go ahead and draw out 7 circles. Right, count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take away 1, right? How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, make sure you write your answer here. Make sure you put your decimal, make sure they're all lined up. So your final answer, when you subtract 8.48 minus 1.95, is 6.63.